Commission. And before we get to, mentioning the names of the people on that board and, of course, the management of the NDDC, just a reminder to let you know what the mission of the NDDC is. All right, it's basically, as the name implies, NDDC, Niger Delta Development Commission. It's to develop the Niger Delta. In what ways? To offer a lasting solution to the socio-economic difficulties of the Niger Delta region. What are those socio-economic difficulties? So we'll look at some of them. And to facilitate the rapid and sustainable development, and sustainable development of the Niger Delta into a region that is economically prosperous. Have you seen that? I mean, with the NDDC all these years, is the region economically prosperous? I mean, the oil is there, so it means that, we're rich. The oil-rich Niger Delta, that's usually how it's put. But is it reflecting in the way that the people live? Is it reflecting in the environment, in the livelihood of the people from the Niger Delta region? And not just into a region that is economically prosperous, socially stable. How socially stable is the region? With all the insecurity here and there. Ecologically regenerative and politically peaceful. So if you're looking at this particular mission for which the NDDC is expected, or of which the NDDC is expected to hit the ground running, which areas? All right? It could be what you've seen in your community. It could be what you have seen in some other states, another oil-bearing, Niger Delta state. Or perhaps you live in River State, but you're also from another Niger Delta state, and you know what your own people over there are suffering. I think sometime in this is August 31. Okay, sometime in July, was it Delta State governor or who was saying something about the place being underdeveloped or so. It's actually some, what are they called? Traditional rulers that were saying that thing. They were saying the federal government kept the Niger Delta underdeveloped or undeveloped with wrong appointments. So for them, the people in the NDDC who were manning the board were just the problem. They're the reason why the place is looking the way it is looking. And then recently, some Niger Delta women called on the president. That was before the board was constituted. They were saying, constitute a board immediately. And please also publish the forensic reports on the NDDC. Something of that nature happened recently. Where are we on this one? And I remember when that thing happened, it was as if they blew something into the air. Some areas started seeing tractors just showing up and roads were being touched. It's amazing. So that's the women leaders of some of ethnic nationalities in the Niger Delta. They called on the president to publish the reports of the forensic audit of the Niger Delta Development Commission. Now, for a while now, when you hear NDDC, for some people, the next thing they think of is corruption. The next thing they think of is, somebody said cash cow. The next thing they think of is where people go to chop. NDDC. So there's a new board, all right? So just to, this is more like a refresher, because I know you know the story. You've already heard and you've read it. It's been in the news, not just from today. It's been in the news since August, since 2 days ago or so. So here's the story. President Bola Tinubu has constituted a new board and management for the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. The president's spokesperson, Ajuri Ngelale, disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday evening. So the statement said that Samuel Obuku maintained his appointment as the managing director of the commission, while the chairperson for the board is Chiedu Abie from Delta State. And then we have Boma Iyaye as the executive director of finance and admin from River State, Victor Antai, executive director projects from Akwa Ibom State, Ifedayo Abegunde, Executive Director, Corporate Services, Ondo State. Senator Dimaro Denyanbofa, State Representative for Bayelsa. Abasindikan Nkono, State Representative for Akwa Ibom. Right Honorable Monday Ibuya, State Representative for Delta. And Chief Tony Okocha, State Representative for Rivers. And Patrick Aisowere, State Representative for Edo. Kirian Uchebu, State Representative for Imo. Victor Kolade Akinojo, State Representative Ondo. Chief Dimba Eruba, State Representative Abia. Asu Oku Okang, State Representative Cross River. And then we have zonal representatives from the North Central, Northeast, and Northwest. And then, of course, the President expects that the new board and management will ensure a new era of successful administration in the NDDC in line with his renewed hope agenda. And of course, their appointments take immediate effect. So back to the question I'm asking you. What area of concern do you think the NDDC, the new NDDC board, should focus on? Of course, with the mandate of the NDDC in view, their job is to develop the Niger Delta region, right? So let's talk. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002, and 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0007. Now, if you think that what they should focus on right now is to ensure that this board is not dissolved in the next 1 month, please, let's hear from you. Because at some point, what we started having was a board dissolved, something that's looking like interim, whatever, dissolved. We start again. And after a while, there is nothing. And then we come back to it again. It's been back and forth for a while. And of course, that's forensic audits that people are still waiting on. If you think that's what the board, this particular board, should push for, the president should ensure they publish the reports. Let me know as well. Send your WhatsApp messages to 0809 030 6416. Michael is calling from Borokiri. Hi, Michael.
Michael, I'm confused now. Constance, Mega.
Hi, Michael. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm so happy to hear your voice today again. I actually thought you would rest on Saturday after drilling us on Saturday. Yes. To answer your question, if you personally, you see all the names you just mentioned are all politicians, and in the usual manner of Nigerian politicians, I don't think anything would change. All the names you mentioned, no technocrats, no people that will say they are yes, they are yes. Now,
but what do you think they should focus on, even though they are politicians?
Yes. What I think they should focus on is unemployment. Recently, they launched this whole program. I have not heard anything about it. The only thing we have heard that
you've not heard anything, but the only thing you have heard.
No, like something like concrete thing, something that we want to hear. It's not telling us the training supervisors to train others. We have not heard all the dates that they gave. The dates are passed, and we have not heard anything from that program. Now they've brought in new persons. The new persons will come and scrap that program, and we'll go back to Mission Square One. That's not what we need. We need a concrete thing that would tackle the unemployment.
All right, Michael.
Like from them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, Braid from Agri Road. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
You're welcome. Go on.
Thank you very much. Yes, we have seen the NDDC list. There is no problem about the list, but what I see there is that there are no technocrats. They are all seasoned politicians. And in time past, it's the same seasoned politicians that are against to that position. And at the end of the day, they share the cake to themselves. And according to the former governor, he said it's a cash cow. I don't know. Now that his boys have also been nominated to that position, I believe that it will no longer become a cash cow. Let them look inward Even in Buguma, I will tell you that that company that brought NDDC has a project which is the shore protection and Buguma ring road. Up to today, that project is still being abandoned. Come to Port Harcourt here. Look at Abomna Walk. The landing jetty was scattered by then Umpadek NDDC. Till today, it's still the way it is. I don't know how we get to this point. An agency that is supposed to service the people of the Niger Delta become a different problem to even the Niger Delta. So for me, I feel that they should be able to take up those projects that have been abandoned. It should be continuity.
All right.
Recently, they enrolled people on a job. I think that's whether skill acquisition and all the rest. They should be able to roll it out. They should.
Okay. Thank you very much, Braid. Apologies. I didn't even know when I clicked on that. Oh, wow. Okay, we have commercials coming up. All right. And when we return, I'm still taking your calls. Braid says continuity. Don't start new projects. Finish the ones you've started. We'll be right back. Do stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the show. So we're still talking about the Niger Delta Development Commission. That's federal government agency that was established in the year 2000 by the Nigerian government under President Olusegun Obasanjo, with the sole aim of developing the oil-rich Niger Delta region of the country. And we're looking at the board of the NDDC. We're not really getting into all the details of, some of the crisis within the board, dissolving, reconstituting, dissolve again, set up an interim board, and all of that stuff. So now we have a new board again. And I'm asking you, with this new board on board, I like the sound of that, what are the areas you think they should focus on? Should they focus on ensuring that the forensic audit that was done, the past administration carried that out, that they should publish the report? Or should they focus on finishing all the projects that the former boards started, all the incomplete or uncompleted projects here and there? What do you think they should focus on? Or should they also focus on ensuring that they're not dissolved before they even start work? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0007. Hello, Mr. Zion. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Go on.
Number one, workers' welfare. The staff running the NDDC, they are not properly taken care of. The staffs are going through a lot of pain and suffering. Their numerations, in short, they need an increment in salary and everything in the NDDC. Number two, all abandoned projects to be visited. This administration or this board, for example, should not talk about inaugurating a new project. Number three, the forensic document should be.
Apologies, Mr. Zion. Just occurred to me I need to take the news headline. Oh, my goodness me. All right, so I'll quickly do that and then I'll come back to your calls. Apologies.
Headline News, Nigeria Info on
92.
And then I'll come back to your calls. All right. The new NDDC board, let's set an agenda for them. Where do you think they should focus on? Good evening, my air lady. There are so many abandoned projects by previous administrations of NDDC. First off, I would suggest that the new board embark on those projects and finish them before introducing new ones. After that, they should embark on health facilities in the rural areas that lack those essential facilities, and also capital development by engaging the youths in various skill acquisitions. All right, Lady V sent us that message. Another person here says the new NDDC board should complete all the abandoned projects, most especially the internal roads network in Joint Krama. All right, your name is Odiadi God's Power Positive from Ususu JK1 Engeni, Welga, River State. All right. Sir Joe says the new NDDC board members are mainly politicians, just like their predecessors. I want them not to focus solely on their pockets, for there may not be some day or somebody to off the mic for them on the day of reckoning. Eyes are watching. Those in spirit know that a wind change is blowing strongly. All right, your name is Sir Joe. Thank you for your message. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0007. There's a new NDDC board. Where do you think they should focus on? Casey Kelly on Facebook says, good evening. Please, I don't trust these people, but let's give them a benefit of the doubt. They should focus on housing and internal road development in River State, especially in Oyibo Eleme local government areas close to PH City. It will help to reduce the cost of food items transported to the city. Interesting. All right, Mufasa from D-Line. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Constance. Good evening.
Good evening. Go on,
yeah,
please.
Quick one. Let me just say brief congratulations to this new board. I mean, the stakes are very high. Expectations are high. So for me, I think what they should focus on mainly, for me, is road infrastructure. And the NDDC should also know that NDDC is not just Rivers and Bayelsa State alone. We have 9 states, and what I've seen in recent times is that, most of the projects they do are just centered mainly on the River State, Bayelsa State. So they should go beyond these states and ensure that those rural dwellers get good road networks. Then we'll not start talking about water, because these are critical infrastructure that the people will need to survive and also help in their economic activities. Then they also start talking about forensic audit. That should be the last, because for me, I have lost complete confidence and hope in that forensic audit, unless, of course, we want to keep wasting our time and abandoning the core objective of NDDC, which is an interventionist agency that's supposed to bring development to all the regions in the Niger Delta. So for me, good road networks in the rural areas and quality water for them to drink.
All right, thank you, Mufasa. Hello, Enoch from Andoni. Good evening.
Hello. Yes, good evening, Constance.
Welcome.
Yes, I want to comment on the NDDC. Actually, what we are looking for the NDDC, our former governor has said, NDDC cash out. Now it is your own turn to be a cash out for your own turn. But let him advise the NDDC to remove the people of Andoni. I know NDDC have a solution in Andoni. Since created of NDDC, there is no development. One development in NDDC did in Andoni. I've never seen. This 1991 to today, I've never seen any project that NDDC have done in the people of Andoni. So please, let our former governor to commend the NDDC not to be cash out again, so that they can work for local government by local government, and please let them remember the people of Andoni.
All right. Thank you, Enoch. It's not cash out. It's cash cow. Hi, Hector from Obogoro.
Good evening, Miriam.
Good evening. Go on.
Constant. Sorry. The NDDC, as a sustainable development in Niger Delta, in River State, sorry. I think it was my project in school. And it as an intervention agency, it is unfortunate that the reason or the purpose for the creating of the agency commission was defeated, because we have not positioned the right people to manage affairs of the commission, the agency. Now, we have a lot of competent people that have handled the managerial positions. But it is not just by competent people. The problem we have is sincere and honest people, because you can be competent, but you are not honest, you are not sincere. And so when resources is given to you to manage, you misappropriate it. You just use it anyhow to maybe to please some political masters or godfathers who place it there. The NDDC is one agency that every politician in the Niger Delta has interest on, and that is why the reason why the commission is created is defeated. Now,
all right. Hector, thank you for calling. Let's hear from another person. Hi, good luck. Is it the same good luck from Andoni?
Hello, this is the first time I'm calling for today.
Oh, interesting. You're welcome on board.
Yeah. The question you asked, they should forget about the forensic audit. Let that not serve as a means of distraction and excuse to us, the public. Then as for the abandoned projects, they should focus on that. They should finish that. But that shouldn't be another means of giving us a public excuse or taking advantage of the public. That would cause them not to establish new projects. Like as we have been saying, in the rural areas, our health centers are not equipped. We are not getting treated, like we are not being treated in our health centers. Like in Andon here, before you can take proper treatment, you have to find your way down to Bori or Port Harcourt, which is causing us very hard method of survival here. We spend a lot to take care of our lives. So we need them to come and equip our health centers. And the issue of projects, like I finished my secondary school after 2007. But when I came to my community, the school still remain in the same condition I left it till today. And it is very shameful. If you come and see the school, they said education, we are supposed to obtain education in a conducive environment. But this one is very shameful. The type of secondary school we have here in Ebugumas I'm talking to is very shameful. So
what's the name of the school?
Like, we also need internal roads.
All right.
We need internal roads here. Our road is very bad. We need a good road. So they should come. And one thing I've been saying, NDDC needs to build a sub-office in our local governments where we can easily reach to them to tender our request, so that they can know from there, they can know what each community is in need of.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. We have to go now. All right. We have an interview for 5:45, and it's going to last till about 6 or so. And at 6 o'clock, we'll bring you the major news bulletin. After that, I'll be right back, and then we'll continue on open season. All right. I get to take your thoughts on the conversations we've had today, in case you were not able to air your view on any of the topics. That would be the right time to do that. But for now, let's make way for the interview. My name is Constance Mega, and this is Hard Facts. Don't go anywhere.